don't know if this is a strictly Missourian thing, maybe it's an Ozarkian small town thing, but where I'm from, children, small children especially, are given live chickens to take home. I guess the idea is that in the classroom, the fertilized eggs are kept in an incubator, and we get to watch the excitement as new life is formed and hatched out of these eggs. And I feel like the entire chicken reproductive system could be summed up with, a textbook or an email or something. I don't think it's necessary to watch live chicken hatching, but that's just something we do. Like, why do we stop at chickens? Why don't we just bring in another barnyard animal, a cow? Let's watch a cow give live birth right here in the 4th grade classroom. If there's a teacher out there that can explain this logic to me, I would really appreciate it. So anyway, after these chickens are hatched, some of the students are asked, hey, do you want to take home a chicken? And some of the students have parents that are like, yeah, well, whatever, bring home a live chicken, why not? My mom was married to a man, so I had a stepbrother who was, I want to say, in 4th grade, and he got to bring home a live chicken. He was a little tiny guy, and his name was Goldie. Goldie got real big. My parents decided, let's build Goldie a chicken coop, and then my mom started getting ducks, and for some reason, before you know it, we just had like an entire barnyard scene going on. Mind you, we lived within city limits, so the neighbors were complaining, like, why are you guys doing this? And it's like, because we're Ozarky and you're Ozarky, and why don't you have barnyard animals in your yard? It did not take Goldie very long to reach his final form. This thing was huge. I swear he stood almost as tall as me, at 5 feet tall. There was no denying that this thing was the direct descendant of a velociraptor. And stepbrother loved Goldie. He was such a good surrogate dad to Goldie. He would go out and take care of the chickens every single day. But one day he came in and he said, I don't like when Goldie knocks me down and jumps up and down on my back. So picture this. It's January 1st of 2007, and I am 23 years old, and I'm hanging out at my mom's house, and she says, Mallory, I need you to go outside and round up all the chickens and get them back in their coop, because the neighbors are complaining. I'm like, all the hens were super easy. I'm like, come on, kids, let's go, we're going. And they went right in the coop, no problem. But Goldie kept like, do-do-do-do-do, a little bit further away. He's pecking at the ground, doing chicken stuff. And then I realized he's got me cornered in like this U-shaped foliage area, but then he's peck, 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 just like that. Makes direct eye contact with me. That's when I know it's over. He starts jumping at my face, talons out. I start screaming bloody murder. My friend was there, and he is laughing hysterically. And then, of course, I'm laughing because I know that I am within this close to dying because of a rooster. And I'm running as fast as I can, screaming and laughing. I'm somehow scream laughing. I finally get up on the porch and I run into the house and I slam the door behind me. This bird has followed me all the way to the front door. My mom is such an Aries. She immediately was like, why are you screaming? I'm like, the freaking bird just tried to kill me. And she's like, well, stop screaming. That's really annoying. Like, okay, I almost died. But for a while, I thought Goldie had gone to live on a farm. But I talked to my mom about it, and she's like, no, he didn't go to live on a farm. He actually died protecting the flock. A fox had gotten into the yard, and he fought to the very end and saved everybody but himself. He eventually was the one who died in the end. So pour one out for Goldie. Taking home mice is also a thing. So when I was in 10th grade, my biology teacher also taught an anatomy class, and the anatomy class students were doing surgery on the spleens of live mice. And the mice who survived, those students had the opportunity to take them home. Well, the students who could not take them home put up signs in the hallway like, hey, you want a free mouse? If so, contact so-and-so. So this really sweet girl, she's like, this is my mouse. And sorry, but I forget what she named him. I love him so much. Please tell me you'll take good care of him. Please don't do anything terrible to him. I'm like, no, of course not. I love animals. I love, love, love animals. I've never hurt an animal, not on purpose anyway. So I was like, yes, I will love and cherish this mouse for the rest of its life, for the rest of my life, whoever dies first. So I take this mouse home and I make it like this nice little house on top of my dresser. And I am stupid and for some reason thought that there's no way my cat can get up here to get the mouse. So one day I'm watching Sailor Moon, and out of the corner of my eye I see my cat, Bill, just kind of tiptoeing, and I side-eye her, and I realize she's got the mouse, who I named Algernon, by the way, because of course I did. I scream, and Bill immediately drops the mouse. And I run to the mouse, and the mouse is just laying there. It doesn't have teeth marks or anything, but it was dead. I was a wreck. I felt guilty on multiple levels. Not only had I failed Algernon, I failed that girl that I told her I would take care of this mouse. And I felt so guilty. I was in the bathroom throwing up, and my mom was like, "You are so dramatic. It's just a mouse." I'm like, "It isn't just a mouse. I said I would love this mouse forever and take care of it, and I failed it. I let Bill get a hold of it." And of course I wasn't mad at Bill. Bill's a cat. Bill doesn't understand the difference between right and wrong and good and evil. Those are human concepts. Bill just knows mouse, food. Considering that happened when I was like 15 or 16 years old, it clearly had an impact on me. I still think about Algernon all the time. I've never gotten another pet mouse. I have gotten a lot more cats, though. If anybody can explain the concept of live animals in the classroom to me, I would really appreciate it, because even when I was a kid and we'd have gerbils and hamsters and what have you in the classroom, even then, even as a 9-year-old, I was like, why is this a thing? Why do we have this? And why does Timmy get to take it home some weekends? And when it comes back, why is it a different animal? Somebody please explain that to me.